Next plant we want to talk about is a type of Bleeding Heart. This is a very unique variety that has this golden chartreuse foliage. So it really makes a nice contrast in the spring against things like forget-me-nots, like the dark blue forget-me-nots. Look really well against this plant. In fact, we do have some over here. They really bring the color out in each other. So like most Bleeding Hearts, they like the cool season, so they come up real early in the spring with the foliage popping out of the ground. So they are an herbaceous perennial, they die right to the ground. Come up with the stems and foliage, and then they start blooming around this time, which is the beginning of May, and have a pretty good bloom time, about good 4-5 weeks. And after that, they do tend to, depending on the season, if it's a real hot summer, they will go summer dormant. This plant here does prefer a shady location. Again, this specimen here is planted in our shade garden, north-facing bed. Again, because they like cooler temperatures, this helps them or prolongs their flowering period and how they'll perform by keeping them more protected from the sun. This next plant is called Brunnera, or false forget-me-not. Again, a good solid perennial for the shade garden, really hardy. Blooms early in the spring, almost like a forget-me-not like flower, and usually in blue. The foliage color does vary quite a bit. This variety here is called Jack Frost because of the silvery patches on the foliage. There are cream and green variegated foliage varieties. There's even chartreuse-leafed variety, and many others that all kind of bloom in the same habit early in the spring, before May, sort of mid-April, and then by June they're finished blooming, but then the leaf size increases out of the middle and you get this beautiful foliage plant with these big heart-shaped silvery green leaves, in this case with Jack Frost. There's another variety called Looking Glass, which has almost all silver, just a fine green edge just around the outer edge. A very nice contrast with that variety. Just a really good shade-loving perennial for the Okanagan.
Come to the greenery, be a portable place for plants.